What about Cheeseman?
He's here. He's the big happy face.
Oh, there he is. That's
Happy
good.
face. All right.
Randall's physically here.
Never mentally.
All right, all right, guys. So yesterday worked on a bunch of stuff. God, yesterday was a blur. Anyways, apparently today this attack situation. I need to find out what's going on with this. I'm going to loop in. Um,
Eddie,
Manager. I already read the ticket. I already know what's going on.
yeah.
First thing I did when I came in. I don't need to be briefed on it. I already know the
Well,
situation.
I had posted something in Dream Team because I wanted to bring it up during Scrum just to make sure, see if anybody knew anything. We could all circle in on it for you. Try to
Yeah, well, here's the problem. Okay, this is the tax situation. They have a bunch of sites on their server, and a lot of them were running outdated versions of WordPress, um, old plugins, and they would get compromised, and they would continuously get compromised. And it would go to security, and because security has a lot of tickets, their tickets would sit, and the problems would go from from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Because
I was talking yesterday when we were having our meeting. I was talking with Ricky about it, and I was giving him the rundown because I had done some diagnosing on some of their issues yesterday morning.
yeah, and I've actually had a meeting with Cheeseman and with Ricky about this before, and I had another meeting with Mark and with Ricky about this, and I'm doing my part. I don't know what else to do here aside from just shepherding this along, I guess, which is what I'm gonna do, but um, we'll see what's going to happen today. I don't know what's outstanding still. I mean, I haven't even had a chance to review the ticket that I handed off to Cheeseman when Cheeseman was working on it with Ricky. Like we had this big to-do list for Rick to do. Like he wanted like a RCA on a bunch of stuff. I don't even know if that happened. So that's what I need to do next. So I had a very good meeting with him and his other guy. It got to the point where they were getting hacked and they were getting black holed, and they wanted us to rotate in different IP addresses. I'm like, no, that's not. We're not going to do that. We just can't do that. You get black holed, it's for a reason. You need to fix the problem. So, ongoing security issues, and obviously having a developer on the opposite schedule of you makes for delays, or you can only really get to them until around 11 a.m. and then that's it, they're gone. So we have like a 2-hour window. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna work on it for now, I guess, and we'll see what happens. So just go ahead and start it up.
All right. Well, tickets were mostly calm this morning. I got a few things in. I've touched a few tickets. Got a couple closes in. I've been babysitting some of Mark's tickets because they seem to be a little bit more active in the morning. Um, Randall, I think there's actually one for you. I don't know if you swept your ones with new replies yet. It looks like they wanted to arrange something as soon as you got in, so I told them I'd remind you. I'll look up the actual ticket number if I have to, unless you've already seen it. That's basically it. I'm picking up stuff. I've got a couple follow-ups with Rocket Web, CJ Pony Parts, but I'm on my second batch of QAs, so we shouldn't have anything in the queue that is more than a few days old, and everything that's being worked on, at least at my end, is less than 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to start, now that the pile is down to a small, manageable size, keep it at that size.
Well, did everyone get a chance to see the email that I sent yesterday? I would appreciate it if people could respond, please, with their ideas. I really need that from you guys. So I want to just reemphasize that now. So anyways, I'm done saying what I need to say.
All right, that's pretty much it.
My turn. My turn. All right. I'm gonna. Alexa's turned on the new log that I had his devs add that's supposed to log only Redis key misses, so that way we can see what's missing, because they are getting a pretty steady 30% key miss, and it follows the flow of traffic. And I don't like his developers' answers as to it's a non-concern. Because that should not be happening. That's a waste of resources, and I'm tired of fighting them over the last 4 years about this shit. So I'm just gonna put my foot down on them. U.S. Gold supposed to be working with John today on flipping Admin 01 into the LB and www1 off. I know Mitchell was looking at some stuff on Admin 01. Interesting, they've never had this issue with Admin 01 before it routed through the load balancer. And even though the admin vhost doesn't even go through the load balancer, networking wise, it might go through the load balancer, but it's got a static IP to itself, public IP. So that might
It
be.
still uses the load balancer as its default gateway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't work.
But even then, that shouldn't really do anything. I know they use a Barracuda gateway in their office, and they use. Wow, there's a lot of hoverboard fires, huh? Trying to get that one worked out. I put in a ticket last night to have networking add, exported 4 headers and enable an HTTPS pool for Magento Lab. So that way I can work up how we're supposed to set up Magento and cluster and get the right IPs into the logs and sessions. I'm looking at 3 different methods right now. I have a GDoc set up.
Using PAT instead of reverse or instead of NAT.
Well, according to networking, that's no longer an option due to private VLANs, dedicated firewalls, DMZs, all that fancy stuff. SNAT has to be set up, and yeah.
What's no longer an option?
The old way that we used to do it, where we
The correct way?
Yeah, the way we didn't use SNAT.
The way everybody else does it?
Um,
Because it works?
yeah. But according to Magento, you just add a few things to the local.xml and auto-magically it's supposed to work. But that's not really happening. So I want to document anyways. Other than that, I'm going to try to get some tickets closed. I say that every day. Trying to force close some tickets because they've been open and no response from clients for a while. But, yeah. I'm going to try to have a happy day. Word.
Huh.
All right. Next.
Dealing with U.S. Gold on a few things. Did you see the new stuff I pasted in there? They have some actual physical memory issues.
Yeah, but I don't think that's causing any of their issues because I did the exact same thing that his product manager does and the admin, and I got it never whatever issue that they see, it's never happened for me. Like they're like, yeah, you edit a product, and then it just goes back to the page right away, and it never says that it saved or did anything. And I did that to a few different products, and never had that problem. And he gets that problem over their terminal service system, which is what their admins use to log into the control panel, and from his laptop at home, which was connecting directly to Zero Lag. So I don't know what exactly could possibly be going on.
I'll look at this more then. Outside of that, a few Zarpo things. I'm going to let you start getting back on that if you want. And finishing up some tickets. Everything else that I've just kind of been putting on hold and also slowly working on. That's all I got.
Morning, y'all. Got to follow up with Sergeant Grit, as David explained. They want to do some SSL termination on the load balancer, but they were having issues previously as the traffic goes from 443 to 80. I believe James that's helped me out with the switch noticed those errors, those issues, and recommended some kind of change with X forwarded proto headers. And so luckily I was able to find some kind of, I guess, a set environment if rule that will automatically put a HTTPS variable as on if it sees that that variable or that header. Hopefully that will work. But yeah, I gotta coordinate with James to see when he can make those changes again. I also picked up a couple tickets. PHP My Admin for Madaver Media. I guess they want some kind of WW01 to DV01 kind of thing. And I also picked up a postmortem for Children's Marketing Group about their website being down. And then whenever I get some time, I just gotta clean up some old sites off of WW01 Citrus Studios. Because they had some DF issues. They're already below the threshold, but they just want to do some spring cleaning, so that's on the back burner. But yeah, other than that, same old same.
Ooh, I guess it's me. So let's see here. Back to the subject of attack. My ticket with them was 234875, and the last reply I've had back from David Ephraim was on Thursday, January 21st at 8 a.m. I've pinged them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. David's pinged him 7. So he's been pinged like 8 times since then.
Hold on, Jess. We had a very specific list of to-do items. So we had the
January 21st, 1350, there's a clear list.
21st. Thank you. 21st. Okay, David Ephraim. Yeah, no, that's his, but we have the one that I wrote. It's like a to-do list. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, 1351 were...
Yeah, what date?
Oh, hold on. I see what you're saying.
I responded to him. Or somebody, I had you respond to him.
Yeah, that big response was January 20th, 1737-27.
Right, okay. I don't spot him because I don't see the...
Right, if you go
All
down
right.
further to the 21st, 822, his reply, like, he sort of summarizes our points in smaller form.
Okay, right. So, okay, did we add the iSingo alerts?
Yes.
We did.
Yes, that got accomplished right away.
For what though? For the
Both
blacklist?
iSingo alerts are up and live.
Where did we confirm that within this thread?
Let's see here. I believe I told him. Give me a second here. January 27th, 171639. I told him the single alerts have been created with the initial thresholds because some tickets were spawned by the L1s when they were first turned on. And then I started asking about the My Spectrum list. And I saw last week that Thomas or somebody was working on it, and they were moving sites from, or they were looking at sites from www.03 as well. There was a whole bunch of Spectrum sites on that server also. So I'm like, okay. And it looked like someone was working on the move, but in some completely unrelated ticket. Anyway, yeah, this whole thing, I'm a little stuck in the mud. I mean, he's just not responding to me. It's kind of hard for me to, like, move much forward, but whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna powwow with you later, Jesse.
Groovy. I think we got a couple to talk about.
We do.
Solar versus Sphinx film tools. I got it working, but it was really odd the way that it wanted to do the data dir as a relative path instead of that absolute path that we normally have to set. Whatever, film tools, solar is working. Yay. There's another attack ticket, 238833 that I have. Attack site hack requesting maintenance page. So
Talk about attack right now. I'll talk to you about attack separately.
okay, yeah. Well, anyway, this is just a different site. Their main site, attackinteractive.com, was having some issues, and so we were moving it back and forth, and it polluted into this ticket. But there was another site that they were working on, AndersonVReland.com, which is what I was actually working on in this ticket for a while, and basically that site was reported to have hacked content, but no one could find anything, so they resubmitted it to Google last night. I gotta see what's up. Easy Breathe wants to do an upgrade and is waiting on Attack to test their site/application. Rainier Arms, load balancing. Well, McManus, it looks like you're right. It's moving a little slower than I'd anticipated. Right now, I'm waiting for 1 to get more RAM in it, so it matches 2, and then I can start ripping things apart. Maybe just have it reinstalled from scratch. I don't know. I got other tickets. I got other things I'm doing, but I'm really here just to sweep and back you guys up. And just move whatever I happen to have a little bit forward each time. So, you know, if I can back you guys up, let me know. I have a ticket from Bulletproof that I have to work today at postmortem. I actually took like Sunday or Monday, and I haven't had time to get to it. But, yeah. I'll be here. We'll be doing stuff. Woohoo.
Looks like it's my turn. Good morning, everybody. Got a few things here. A ticket from KEH wanting to split out their blog, which is currently operating in the same file structure as their main site. So for security reasons, they want to split that out. So I'm going to implement another virtual host for that and get that worked out with the rest of their subdomains, the www and the new.keh. SureGrip, let's see, make a new vhost for their stage subdomain. And also installing Solar for them and just getting them up and running with those with their new configuration for their staging. And then just finished up last night as I left the NutraGroup database import. I guess last Friday that started getting corrupted again, and so I had to re-import the whole thing on Saturday, and so I just checked in with it this morning. It looks like it's running great, and that should be done. And picked up a ticket for let's see, there's somebody, they have a Perl script that's running too long. Let's see, for Billy Land, and so I'll be looking into that, see what kind of information we can get to them, and that's it for me. Have a good day, guys.
No, continue.
Okay, guys, I'll see you around the way.
Bye.
Later.